Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. And for the first time I am doing a henna tutorial for you guys. So this is quite a simple design that I did on myself recently, and it's something that you can decorate your hands with for any occasion really. So Eid, Diwali, weddings, festivals, or just to treat yourself and have a little bit of me time, have a little bit of a therapeutic, relaxing, meditative time, and just enjoy the process. So as you can see, I've started off with a swirl in the centre. So we're creating a flower here basically, and it's a little bit off centre on the hand as well, because I like my designs to be a little bit different and a little bit quirky. They don't have to be perfect, because after all, what is in life? So yeah, so we're just starting with a flower. We started with a swirl in the middle, and then we did some humps around it, and now here I'm just creating the flower petals. And what I like to do is, once I've done them initially, I always like to go around them again, and especially make the tips a little bit bolder, because I think it just really brings the flower to life. And then using your comb just to drag some of the henna up from the humps, we're just going to create the shading for the petals. So it's lots of little fine lines, or as I said, you can drag the henna up from the top of the humps into the petal itself, and this just adds some depth and some colour to your flower. And then a nice little dot in the centre of each one, and now we're going to start building our design. So it's always best to kind of work away from yourself or away from your client. So we're going to start with creating a paisley like you see here coming out from the bottom of the flower, and then just do some lines around it like I've done here. And I really like this dotting effect, so I always dot the line that is closest to the paisley, and we're just going to build. So this is a very flowery, viney, earthy kind of design. So there's going to be lots of leaves, petals, flowers, as you can see. And I'm just dotting this line as well. And now to fill the paisley. So as this is a beginner's simple design, just fill your paisley up with lots of swirls. That's the simplest way, and it's still effective and it still looks really pretty. And then I've just added a few more vines at the bottom just to fill the space up a little bit, and now we're going to go to the top of the flower, just opposite the paisley that we made below, and we're just going to do another paisley and repeat the process that we did earlier. So I should have mentioned this in the beginning, but this video is actually 2 times the speed of the original. So if you do want to slow it down and follow the design in real time, then feel free to do so. So again, like we did earlier, we're just going to dot some of the vines. I think this is such an effective way just to make the design look really dainty and pretty, and it just brings it to life. And here I am just building the design, adding more leaves, more flowers, and now we're just going to go to opposite the paisley, and here I'm doing some humps, and then we're going to create another flower here. And I did completely freestyle this design, you guys, so you know, feel free to do whatever you feel called to do when it comes to the process, but it's just the same techniques and the same small motifs and patterns that are repeated over and over again, and you just build the design. So that's what I'm doing here. So here we have like a half flower, and we're just gonna do the shading with the lines where we pull the henna up from the humps. Just add some dots and just continue building. And honestly, the process is so beautiful and so meditative when you watch it back, and honestly, just enjoy it. Don't worry too much, and it will all come together in the end. So again, another paisley, but this time we're starting to go up the index finger. And again, we filled it with swirls, which is the simplest, easiest way to fill it. More vines, more dots. Like I said, it's just a repetitive process where you just keep building, keep adding the same elements again and again, and it comes out really nice. So as you can see here, we've got a space now between the two different paisleys. So I'm now going to take it up the middle finger, and an easy way to do that is add another flower. So we're going to add another flower, and some of the design is going to cross over two fingers. But don't worry, if you can't do that, it's okay. Just kind of make it fit where you are. And to continue building from that flower, as you can see, I've created a little half swirl. Now I am going to add to that by adding more vines, because I really wanted this design to be really viney, really leafy, and I quite like how it's coming together at this point. So at this point my brain is thinking, how do I finish this design off really nicely? Just to carry on with that flowy kind of viney effect, and I just thought creating some more vines going up the top of this finger would do that really nicely. And I am a mum of 3, so from this point on you might hear my 2-year-old in the background. So at this point in the design now, I'm just going to add some finishing touches. So on the flower here, I'm doing some fountain style vines coming out. So that means that the middle one will be the longest, and then you just make them shorter as you go down the sides. So I've done one of those on either side of the flower, and now I'm just going to finish off with some dots, some little symbols, more vines, more leaves. So just watch and see what I'm doing, but also go with the flow and do your own thing. On the finger here, as you can see, I've just created like a ring style design at the top, and then I've got one of those fountain vine splash kind of things going down, and then my dots here did go a little bit wonky, so you'll see me wipe them off and start all over again. But to be honest, they remain kind of wonky, so if you're doing this and you do add the dots, just make sure they're a bit straighter than mine are. And now you'll see me just adding finishing touches, just lots of dots here and there all over, and it just brings the whole design together. So enjoy, and I hope you really enjoy creating your simple henna design like this one. Please do tag me on social media at Beyond Henna if you do recreate this design, and leave a comment below, and please do subscribe because it really helps out this channel, and it means that I'll be able to bring you lots and lots and lots of videos in the future. So thank you so much for watching, and happy creating, everybody. And now a little message from my 2-year-old. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you for watching this video.
Thank you for watching that video.
And see you next time.
Please watching.
And say, please subscribe.
Guide.
Say bye.
Bye.